I'm Sienna Hernandez, and welcome to Kiss by Sienna, my show where I would try to inspire kids, teens, and possibly even adults to love Kiss as much as I do. Now in today's show, I'm going to be talking about the Indianapolis KISS Expo 2019. This actually might be a 2 or 3 part episode, so stay tuned for the second parts. Now you may be wondering, what's the Indianapolis KISS Expo? Well, actually, it's where all these KISS people come together and you can buy all these cool KISS things. They always have new guests come, and it's really fun. It's one whole weekend in Indianapolis, obviously, because it's called the Indianapolis KISS Expo. You probably already knew that. Now, I'm going to be telling you what I did there and some things that I got and who I met. So you guys obviously all know that I am Team Gene fans, so I wanted to actually go see other Team Gene people, and I got to see Jim, Cara, and Shenna. I have met them before. They're really, really nice people. And I got to see the new bass case, which was really, really cool. The other thing I got to see was the first prototype of Gene Simmons' first custom bass, and you know, that's so cool to see that his first custom bass after he's had, other basses that weren't his, and from that all the way to the battle axe. I mean, it's really cool. Now the other booth I went to go see was the Gene Simmons vault booth, and obviously I'd have to go there. So there they actually had a vault with all of its contents in it, and I took a picture with it, pointing to my name, obviously. What else would I point to? And actually what's really cool is that the new vault experience, you can see him at the end of the road tour after the show backstage with all of his KISS makeup on, and he'll sign the vault book and a couple of your items. Now if you want to go do that, go to www.genesimmonsvault.com. Now the other cool Gene Simmons vault thing is actually an item I bought, and it is the Gene Simmons The Vault Supplement book by Julian Gill. He is so nice, and I'm so glad that he's so thorough with all of his KISS knowledge. Now the next person I met was Bill Starkey, and Bill Starkey is actually the co-founder of the original official KISS Army back in 1975. And every single time I hear 1975, I always think of Alive in 75, the KISS album. I don't know, it's just the thing that always pops in my head. It could be in social studies or whatever. Now it was so cool meeting him and telling him about Kiss by Sienna and hearing his whole story. We actually talked about him writing a book, or him making a movie documentary about it, and personally I would love to see that documentary or movie about it. And I will put up on the screen right now what he actually signed for me. Thank you so much. Now the next person I got to meet was Lita Ford, and she was in the Runaways, and I love her and Joan Jett so much, it's unbelievable. Now I actually got to take so many photos with her, and it was really nice, and she actually signed something for me, and I'll put it up on the screen now. We actually talked for a long time about KISS and about rock and roll and about, girl power and everything, and it was so nice meeting her. Then after that, I got to go see her play Cherry Bomb, one of my favorite songs, up on stage, which was really cool. She did so good on it. Okay, now the next person I met, let's see if you can guess who it is. He's been in a lot of movies, but the movie that we know him best for was Detroit Rock City. And it was James DeBello, and oh my goodness, I can't tell you how excited I was to meet him. I didn't know he was gonna be there, and I was actually texting my friend oh my goodness, I'm gonna meet this person that's in Detroit Rock City, and she didn't really have any idea what I was talking about, and she's like, who? And I'm like, this guy's really big in the KISS world, and she's like, oh wow, that's so cool. Now he actually got to sign 2 pictures for us. One of them's for me and one of them's for my dad. He played Trip in Detroit Rock City, and I just still can't get over how cool it was meeting him. James was so nice and cool that he even did a promo for me. Check it out.
Hey guys, I'm here at the Indy KISS Expo 2019 with Sienna. Go check out her podcast, Kiss by Sienna. Do it now!
Thank you, James, for doing that. It was so much fun. Sorry I had to cut the tape there. Macaroni was bugging me to pick him up, so I did. So he's going to do this little part with me. So the next person I got to meet was with my friend Joya, and his name is Joshua Thunderbird Taylor. He is an artist, and he makes all of his art with pen, pencil, and paper. The old school way, not with an iPad or a computer. He is famous for all of his Kiss art, but we actually only bought monster art. We bought a Frankenstein piece that he made, and I don't understand why we didn't buy any Kiss art, but we will next time, I promise. Do you guys know who this is in this picture right here? It's Mark Slaughter, and he was so kind and generous with my mom, my friend Joya, and me. He actually told me about the backstory of his new album, Halfway There, and his album is so good. You guys should really go and check it out. So a lot of Kiss fans know Mark Slaughter from Vinnie Vincent Invasion. And actually, when I was walking up here, I saw this Kiss poster that I have. I'll put a picture right here. And it actually says Slaughter on it when he did tour with Kiss. And I never noticed that until I was walking upstairs. I turned my head and I was like, oh my goodness, like there it is. Now, something that I didn't know while I was meeting him is that he actually does a lot of voiceover things. And me being an actor, I do appreciate voiceover artists because it seems easier than it actually is, but when you're in the booth, you're having to you can't move around or else it'll make a noise, and you have to do certain movements to make it sound like you're either running or you're jumping. It's really difficult, but it's really cool that he is a voiceover artist. I hope I get to see him again and talk about that more when I see him. Now, other than meeting some great people, I'm going to tell you what I actually got at the expo. So the first two things that I got was this comic book and this album, which was actually a gift from a friend. And then my dad bought some shirts from Click Tea Shop, and we actually bought a shirt for Macaroni that he was wearing in this episode. I'll put another picture up right here. And my friend Joya actually got the same one for her dog, so I'll put another picture up right there. And funny story, we bought this Hawaiian shirt for Macaroni because we love Hawaii. And then comes to find out, my friend Joya has the same exact one for her dog, so that's a funny story. Now the next thing that we got, which was the last thing, is this, what is it? A 1,000-piece Kiss puzzle. Me and my mom want to do this because me and my mom always do puzzles. It's our kind of thing. And we're actually really good at them. But the problem is if we open this, my dad's going to want another one. But, I have to do a Kiss puzzle. I can't not do a Kiss puzzle. So I'll obviously do that. Now, I didn't talk about the star of the show, Tommy Thayer. So maybe you should tune into next week's episode to see what I had to say about him. I think you should do that. That would probably be a good idea. Now, in the meantime, don't forget to follow me on all my social media at Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at KISSbySienna. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at KISSbySienna. Bye. Thank you for watching. Hasta luego.